No time? No problem. Store until sold with Campus Collect.
Let us introduce you to Bob. Bob graduates from Wake in May and plans to move to California after graduation.
While Bob was packing his things getting ready to leave, he realized he still had his perfectly good conditioned couch in his living room. In between finals and graduation, he doesn't really have time to deal with it. So what are Bob's options?
Here are Bob's options. Bob can ship the couch out to California. He can try to sell it to someone for cheap, or give it away to someone for free, or he can throw it away in the dumpster. And we know these are the most viable options because 83% of current seniors at Wake Forest plan to pursue one of these 4 options this current May.
These options are currently being carried out by any and all moving companies, donation services, marketplaces, and even dumpsters. These people also so happen to be our competition. But none of these are really reasonable options. To ship a couch from Winston-Salem to California is going to be extremely costly. So to find someone to sell it to or find somewhere to donate will take a lot of time, and throwing it away in a dumpster simply just hurts the environment. But this is what often happens. A study was done by Tufts University that showed the average college student produces 640 pounds of solid waste. 230 tons of that solid waste is left behind in just May and June. That also happens to be our target time. 64% of that solid waste could be repurposed or, in our case, resold.
What if there was a solution that allowed students to store their items until they sold, eliminated the amount of waste in landfills, and provided other students with high-quality items at affordable prices? Luckily, there now is. Introducing Campus Collect, which works in 3 easy steps. Students choose whether they want to sell or to discard their items, schedule a pickup, Campus Collect picks these items up, and we handle the rest. For students looking to sell their items, they pay Campus Collect a flat pickup and storage fee based on the size of their item. If it takes one person to move the item, they pay a flat fee of $20. If it requires multiple people to move the items, they pay a flat fee of $50. After pickup, Campus Collect stores the items until they sell, and after they sell, the student gets a cut depending on how long the item takes to sell.
Now for the discard option, in other words, they just want to get rid of it, they don't really care what happens after that. We'll pick up and store that for free, and we'll figure out how to repurpose it. We'll look to sell it for really cheap so we can get a college student a high quality item for a low cost, or if they can't sell it, we'll simply just donate it to a good cause. So in the result, we save you time, we eliminate hassle, and we also help the planet.
This will all be made possible through our web portal, which is very easy to use. Students will sign into the portal with their school email address, find their campus, determine whether they want to sell or discard their items, add the items they're looking to get rid of, and then schedule a pickup, and then Campus Collect picks the items up and handles the rest.
So it's a no-brainer for Bob. He can go enjoy the sunny beaches in California while we move his couch in Winston-Salem. Currently, we're working out the kinks of our business model, and we're doing minor things on Instagram. Hopefully by 2024, we have a polished website, and our business model is perfected here at Wake Forest. 2025, we look to expand to neighboring North Carolina universities. 2026, going up and down the East Coast. And hopefully by 2027, we're nationwide using a franchise model. So starting here at Wake Forest, there's about a total student body of about 9,000 students, and we figure about 4,500 of those 9,000 are our target customer. Those are either students who are graduating, moving away, students who are moving from on campus to off campus, or students who are simply just not coming back for whatever reason. And because Wake Forest is a smaller, closer-knit environment, we figure we can capture about 20% of that market, which results in about 900 sellers. And we figured we would make an average of $100 per student in the mix of the flat pickup fee and the back-end sell percentage. And the result, that'll be about $90,000 in revenue just in our first year of business.
$90,000 is a great start on Wake Forest's campus, but this is not enough revenue to sustain the business long term. Scaling through our franchise model and expanding nationwide and capturing just 5% of all college movers, we anticipate being able to generate a little more than $45 million in revenue.
So I'm Keyshawn Williams.
And I'm Taylor Morin.
And we're asking for $200,000 for 10% of our company.
And we plan to use this money to invest in storage facilities as well as build out our polished website by next year.
Thank you, and this is our QR code to our Instagram. You can check it out, and we're open the floor to any questions.
I'm struggling a little bit with the costs are very high, right? You have storage costs, you have, paying people to pick up merchandise and trucks and things like that that you need to rent or buy. What percentage of the stuff that you're picking up is actually going to be sold for profit versus discarded or recycled?
So the great thing about this business model, it doesn't matter if we sell something for us to make money. We're making money on the front end simply by moving the item through our pickup flat fee pickup cost.
And I'm assuming most people are gonna want to get rid of more than one thing, right? You're not gonna come and pick up one thing, so you're charging the same unit cost for every single thing?
Right, so the great thing about our business model, it incentivizes people to want to sell more than just one item. So you'll pay the $20 if you pack 3 different storage boxes, you'll pay the $20 for that entire pickup. Now if you move 3 couches, you'll pay $50, just flat fee.
Plus for feasibility in terms of storage and movers, we're members of the football team and we have 130 members who also have a bunch of pickup trucks that help us move things. And we looked at a lot of options for sublease and rental apartments for storage, and it would be really affordable in our fair share. So.
You guys looked into potential competition in your own backyard? There's a company that picks up stuff from kids' dorm rooms and stores them over summer. Came out of this exact program. So have you looked at like a potential partnership with them or bring up the idea to them?
So we've actually had multiple conversations with them, and we've discussed the possibility of doing a partnership once we establish ourselves and our business model.
Yeah, in terms of logistics, it might be an easier lift than
Right.
doing it all yourself.
Absolutely, that's something that we've considered.